you see, Christianity, at least the concept in its modern terms or modern sense, was forced upon our ancestors, or forced upon our foreparents, right, by the colonial invaders, the colonial criminals, right, the Europeans who came and stole and killed, right. They came with that concept. They came with that Christian concept, right. If you go back in history, right, and look at if you study the Crusades, right, what the Crusades were, basically it was religious wars, and the first war, if I'm not mistaken, started in 1095, and was sanctioned by the Pope at the time, and so and they expelled Christianity, right, and they went on their pillage, their criminal pillage of colonialization and Christianization. So Africa, a few hundred years after, a few centuries after, became a victim of their same military expeditions, you know. I think Portugal was one of the first countries to really set their foot in Africa, right? The West Indies, what we know as the West Indies today, the islands that it comprised of, was also victims of these criminal crusades, right? So Christianity, when one wakes up and smells the coffee and understand the premise, the foundation upon which this particular worldview lies, one would jettison it, one would throw it out from their arsenal, intellectual arsenal, religious arsenal. One would look to review and probably come up with other spiritual underpinnings for their life. But Christianity, especially for the African diaspora, is it doesn't make sense for us to hold on to it as much as we do. But the fact that the majority of the Christians on the planet are African people is just testament to the brainwashing, right? The brainwashing that we've been subjected to for centuries, and the brainwashing hasn't been let up. The brainwashing has been increased because of mass media and stuff like that, right? So it's up to us to combat it. Is a war, right? It's an intellectual war, ideological war, right? But we must use real knowledge to combat the ignorance. I believe the realm of real knowledge is where God lies. If there's a God, God will lie in the realm or in accordance with real knowledge, right? So the African man needs to do a lot of introspection. They need to critically think, critically review their beliefs, especially the beliefs that was passed on from generation to generation. They need to critically review it. So in order to come to a clear understanding and in order to uncover truth and pass on truth or a better understanding to the future generations. Right?